Hi guys! In this video you'll see how the actors of the movie Scent of a Woman 1992 have changed. You'll know their real names and age. I will show you how they look then and what's with them now in 2023. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Let's go! Frank Slade, Al Pacino, served in the US Air Force where he later acquired blindness, which affected his perception of the environment. He tries to remain independent, knows how to make reasonable arguments, but it can be difficult for him to contact others. Charlie Sims, Chris O'Donnell, maintained a good relationship with Frank. He is ambitious, especially in terms of obtaining new knowledge, doesn't succumb to temptations and boldly goes to his goal, has a clear moral guidelines, and seeks to find himself in life. Gary, Tom Reese Farrell, knows Frank quite well and also attended Thanksgiving with him. He is not always proactive and is not able to openly say to his face everything he thinks about a person and what he disagrees with. Knows how to be as restrained as possible. Christine Downs was a member of the disciplinary committee that Charlie took part in. She is an educated woman who always says what she really means and is quite capable of praise a person. Specializes in political science. She was played by Frances Conroy. Randy, Bradley Whitford, is full of vitality and has a passionate nature. He finds it quite easy to get along with other people, and he is not lacking in self-control, which allows him to keep himself in control in difficult situations and not get hysterical. Gail didn't take well to Frank. She was also very upset that Slade constantly confused her name. She knows how to be understanding, to show care in his actions, and always refers to his moral values. Doesn't differ in aggression. Played by Margaret Egington. George Willis is one of Charlie's friends, may act insecurely in some situations, but actively seeks to find himself as a person and in general to understand his desires. Played by Philip Seymour Hoffman, who died of acute mixed drug intoxication in 2014. Harry Havmeyer is one of the students of Baird School, and it was he who initiated the prank of Mr. Trask. His leading qualities is distinguished by resourcefulness, but sometimes his actions are far from always friendly. He was played by Nicholas Sadler. Trent Potter is part of a Havmeyer gang and also get along well with Jimmy. He is prone to pranks, is not very brave, and is not able to admit his mistakes. He knows how to pretend well and is a rather narcissistic type. The role is played by Todd Lewis. Mr. Trask is the dean of a school and enjoys considerable prestige among educators. He is a disciplinarian, responsibly approaches his duties, and has a fresh look at educational methods. Played by James Ribhorn, who died in 2014 from melanoma. Sophia, Ang Duong, has a pretty facial features and a keen eye, which is especially important when working in an atelier. She values precision, and it's important to her to make things as comfortable as possible for her customers. Mrs. Hunsaker is subordinate of Mr. Trask. She is good-natured, always polite and considerate to others, and strictly adheres to job descriptions. Has a rather modest nature. She is executive, but has a little ambition. She was played by John Squibb. Officer Gore is independent in his decisions, respects moral principles, and is well-versed in the law and his duties as a law enforcement officer. He knows how to concentrate and can show loyalty and enter in the position of a person. Played by Ron Eldard. Karen Rossi, Sally Murphy, is Frank's own niece, who was sincere with him and really showed concern for him. She's good-natured, not inclined to constantly remind people of their past mistakes, and is not without tact. It's not difficult for her to help loved ones. Michael knows how to be collected and considerate to others, able to keep up the conversation, demonstrate his upbringing, and generally tries to behave with everyone in a friendly way. He is capable of being savvy. The role was played by David Lansbury. Flight attendant feels familiar during flights and helps passengers feel as comfortable as possible as well. She is decisive, knows how to be attentive, and in case of emergency, doesn't lose her composure and clearly knows how to act. Played by Francie Swift. Nightmate worked at the hotel where Frank and Charlie were staying. She is used to doing her job faithfully and, importantly, in a timely manner. She is hospitable and courteous to her customers and doesn't overstep her bounds. She was played by Davina Cook. Barber Russell Gibson works in a fairly popular and very established local salon where Frank and Charlie entered. Knows how to handle special tools well and without further ado, and also knows how to demonstrate his professionalism even with a quick procedure. Gretchen can be considerate, reserved, and not inclined to provoke conflict, most often preferring to resolve the situation peacefully. Gretchen knows how to cook well, and her dishes are appreciated by loved ones. The role is performed by Rochelle Oliver. Manny is one of W.R. Slade's employees. He can easily interact with others because of his friendliness and is able to relate to students appropriately. He is not characterized by arrogance and is not prone to prejudice. The role is played by Gene Canfield. Sky Captain Mansour Najiullah is one of the airport employees. He is used to working physically and is able to carefully carry luggage of any size. Doesn't differ in closeness and actively communicates both with colleagues at work and passengers. Donna knows how to manage her own life and be responsible for her decisions. She tries to find a balance in her ambitiousness, is able to act boldly, and is a rather cheerful girl. Donna is not afraid to try new skills. The role is performed by Gabriel Anwar. W.R. Slade has a business streak and owns one of the schools in Beirut. He combines charisma and determination, and he also feels quite comfortable being in the spotlight. Can make compromises, but sympathy for others is alien to him. Played by Richard Venture. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please share it on social networks, like it, and of course subscribe to the channel.